Good morning, Cold Lake High School. This is Team Gold with today's newscast.
Today we have a few reminders and some exciting sports announcements. I'm Mariana Wichman.
And I'm Levi Jacko, and this is your RTV News. A reminder to any students planning to go to Europe this spring, the deadline is tomorrow. Make sure you see Miss Whitaker by then.
Another reminder to pick up your 2010-2011 yearbooks at lunch by the gym from today till tomorrow. Bring a picture ID or provide a note giving you permission to pick up a former student's.
We have a special guest today at our TV today. Ariana had the opportunity to speak to MLA Genia Leskiw.
Hi, I'm Ariana Wichman here with Genia Leskiw, our MLA for the Bonnyville-Cold Lake area. So thank you for coming, Genia.
Well, thank you for having me.
So I'm here to ask you a little bit about the 16-year-olds being able to vote. So can you tell me about that?
Well, what it is this coming Saturday, the Progressive Conservative Party is going to vote who is going to replace Premier Ed Stelmach. And 16-year-olds have always been encouraged to belong to a political party of their choice and to give the youth perspective. So in Alberta, if you're 16 years or over, you can join any political party you want. In this particular case, it's the Progressive Conservative Party by paying $5 to get a membership and then be able to cast your vote on Saturday.
Okay, and why is it important for the youth to have their say?
Because usually we pick a premier around every 10 years, and the youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow, and I think they would like to have a say who is going to govern the province that they're eventually going to become an active member of.
Okay, and who is left for the voting?
Well, we started with 6, and now we have Doug Horner and Gary Marr and Allison Redford, the 3 remaining candidates. And it's a preferential ballot, so that means you get to choose your first choice, and you can also put your second choice down.
Okay, so the voting will be held at Tri-City Mall, and it'll be open October 1st. The polls are open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and it's $5 if you want to vote. So thank you, Genia, for coming.
And thank you for having me.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And that's
Thanks, Ariana. If you're interested in yoga, then join us in the music room after school today. All staff and students are welcome. Wear comfy clothes and bring a water bottle and a yoga mat. The cost is $5.
Before we move on to sports, here's Adrian Rondo with the weather update.
Hello, Cold Lake, and this is your weather with Adrian. Currently, it is 1 degrees, with winds from the east of up to 4 kilometers an hour. The humidity is 93%. Today has a high of 15 and a low of 8. On Friday, a high of 19 with a low of 8 as well. And on Saturday, a high of 14 with a low of 5. Good evening, Cold Lake, and this is your weather.
Thanks, Adrian. Congratulations to junior volleyball teams who played very well against Assumption. The girls won 2 out of 5 sets, and the boys won 4 out of 5 sets. Way to go, Royals.
Senior boys volleyball players are to meet in Mr. Nichols' room today at lunch for an important organizational meeting, room 1517.
Also, any rugby players that borrow jerseys from Mr. Nickel for Color Day, please return them today at lunch.
Our senior boys football team is hosting the Lloydminster Barons tomorrow at 4:30. The Bottoms are in action Saturday at 1 p.m. going up to against Lloyd Mustangs.
The annual staff and student volleyball game is Monday at lunch. Come out to support this annual tradition. The teachers will be looking forward for revenge after losing to the strong student squad last year.
In other news, check on the new Cold Lake High School Facebook page. Click like to keep up to date with our school's past and upcoming events.
That's all for today's announcements.
And thank you, Cold Lake High School, and have a nice day.